Hello and welcome to this special video about the life of Steve Jobs, one of the greatest entrepreneurs of our time. Steve Jobs was a co-founder of Apple and one of the most innovative and successful entrepreneurs of all time. He was known for his vision, passion, and persistence, as well as his leadership skills and ability to communicate his ideas effectively. Under his leadership, Apple became a leading technology company and created a series of revolutionary products, including the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Steve Jobs' work had a profound impact on the tech industry and the way we use technology in our daily lives. He left behind a legacy as a pioneer and innovator that continues to inspire entrepreneurs and innovators today. Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco, California in 1955 and was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs. From a young age, Steve showed an interest in technology and how things worked. He spent hours tinkering with electronics and taking things apart to see how they worked. In 1976, Steve co-founded Apple with his friend Steve Wozniak. The company started out in a garage, and the first product they released was the Apple I, a computer kit that users had to assemble themselves. Despite the challenges they faced, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak persevered and eventually released the Apple II, which became a wildly successful product and put Apple on the map. As the CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs was known for his innovative approach to business and his dedication to making products that were not only functional, but also beautiful and easy to use. He was a master at understanding what people wanted and needed, and he was always looking for ways to improve upon existing products and create new ones. One of Steve Jobs' greatest accomplishments was the development of the personal computer. The Apple Macintosh, released in 1984, was the first personal computer to feature a graphical user interface and a mouse, making it much easier for people to use computers and access information. This revolutionized the way we use computers and paved the way for the widespread adoption of technology in our daily lives. In addition to his work at Apple, Steve Jobs was also known for his principles and his drive to always do things differently. He believed in the power of innovation and was not afraid to take risks. He was also a strong believer in the importance of design and the role it plays in creating great products. Steve Jobs' life and career are a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and innovation. He left behind a legacy that has inspired countless entrepreneurs and innovators to pursue their dreams and make a difference in the world. Steve Jobs was a complex and multifaceted individual with a wide range of interests and passions. Here are 7 few little-known interesting facts about Steve Jobs. 1. Steve Jobs was adopted at birth and did not learn that he was adopted until he was 27 years old. 2. Steve Jobs was a vegetarian and a fruitarian, which is a person who only eats fruit. He believed that a plant-based diet was healthier and more sustainable. 3. Steve Jobs was a fan of meditation and practiced Zen Buddhism, which he believed helped him to clear his mind and focus on his work. 4. Steve Jobs was a college dropout. He left Reed College after just 1 semester, but continued to audit classes and learn about subjects that interested him. 5. Steve Jobs was known for his love of simplicity and minimalism. He believed that by simplifying things, you could create something that was more powerful and effective. 6. Steve Jobs was a perfectionist and was known for his high standards and attention to detail. He believed that by striving for perfection, you could create something truly great. 7. Steve Jobs was a fan of calligraphy and studied the art of beautiful handwriting while he was in college. He later incorporated some of the principles of calligraphy into the design of the Macintosh computer, which was the first personal computer to feature a graphical user interface and a mouse. There are several unique attributes that make Steve Jobs stand out as one of the most innovative and successful entrepreneurs of all time. These attributes include 1. Vision. Steve Jobs had a unique vision for the future of technology and was able to see the potential in new ideas and technologies long before they became mainstream. This allowed him to create products and services that were ahead of their time and set the standard for what was possible. 2. Passion. Steve Jobs was known for his passion and his intense dedication to his work. He was driven by a deep belief in the power of technology to change the world and was willing to put in the long hours and hard work necessary to bring his vision to life. 3. Persistence. Steve Jobs was not afraid to take risks. and was known for his persistence in the face of challenges. He was willing to try and try again until he found a solution to a problem or succeeded in achieving his goals. 4. Leadership. Steve Jobs was an effective and inspiring leader who was able to motivate and inspire his team to achieve great things. He was able to create a culture of innovation at Apple and foster a sense of shared purpose among his employees. 5. Communication skills. Steve Jobs was an excellent communicator and was able to clearly and effectively convey his vision and ideas to others. He was able to inspire and persuade people to follow his lead and get behind his ideas. Steve Jobs' unique attributes of vision, passion, persistence, leadership, and communication skills helped him to stand out as a leader in the tech industry and contributed to his success as an entrepreneur. As one of the most successful entrepreneurs and innovators ever lived, Steve Jobs had a lot of wisdom to share with aspiring business leaders. Here are 5 pieces of business advice that Steve Jobs gave to aspiring entrepreneurs. 1. Focus on creating something great. Steve Jobs believed in the importance of focus and the need to concentrate on a few key things rather than trying to do too many things at once. He believed that by focusing on a few key areas, you could create something truly great. He focused on creating a product or service that is truly great, and that addresses a real need or problem. 2. Embrace innovation. Steve Jobs was always looking for ways to innovate and improve upon existing products. He advised aspiring entrepreneurs to embrace innovation and to always be on the lookout for new ideas and ways to improve their products or services. 3. Pay attention to design. Steve Jobs was a strong believer in the role that design plays in creating great products. He would likely advise aspiring entrepreneurs to pay close attention to the design of their products and to make sure they are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also easy to use and intuitive. 4. Focus on the customer experience. Steve Jobs understood the importance of the customer experience and was dedicated to creating products that people would love to use. He advised aspiring entrepreneurs to focus on creating a great customer experience and to put the needs of their customers first. 5. Don't be afraid to take risks. Steve Jobs was not afraid to take risks and was known for his persistence in the face of challenges. He believed that by continuing to pursue your goals, you could eventually achieve success. He was willing to take risks and to embrace the unknown, as this is often where the greatest opportunities lie. Overall, Steve Jobs' business advice focuses on the importance of creating innovative and high-quality products, paying attention to design and the customer experience, and being willing to take risks and embrace innovation. By following this advice, aspiring entrepreneurs can increase their chances of success and build successful and sustainable businesses.